Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be doing scripting, what you guys have been waiting for. And anyways, as usual, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you new to the channel, please subscribe. So thank you. So let's get into the video. So now today I'm going to be showing you just the simple stuff. So how do you even start scripting? Like, basically, you have to get a script first. And how do you get it? Well, you can go to any one of these here, any of these, and preferably the workspace. Click on script, the script, and then you'll see this print hello world. But then when you press play, you're like, what happens is you see absolutely nothing here, right? Just your avatar running around, nothing. Well, not to do that, my friends, is it goes to the output, because this is like an input and it goes into this place called the output. If you don't know how to open your output, again, in the last video, go to your view section and click output, see, and then it'll appear here, and then it'll be printed there. So you might think, yeah, but print is pretty useless, and what can I do with it? Well, print, you can do a lot of things. Like later in the tutorials we'll be discussing a lot, and it also tells you if something works or not. You know, sometimes you don't see something, but it'll print it there, and then you'll know, like, oh yeah, okay, it did work, but yeah, okay. So this is the first part. Now the next thing I'm going to be teaching you about is functions. So functions are basically sets of code that you put into like one piece of code. So basically it's like this. How you type a function. It's nothing like Python where you put def, then blah 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 blah. No. You type function, then if you see this, you can just type enter and then it'll appear. So you can give your function a name like change brick. No, sorry. Print hello. So yeah, see, but you have to put brackets here, okay? Otherwise it won't make any sense. But then outside the brackets, you have to go here and press enter. Then you'll see this end. Basically the end, it closes the function, you know? You know, like a book, it has the top cover and then the bottom cover. So yeah, it's kind of like that. So inside this I can put print hello. And then you can just do this multiple times. Print hello. So yeah, see, and then you can just do this again and again and again, and then yeah, see, now now what? See, because if I run the function right now let me just run it now. See, it won't work. It won't give you hello. It'll just say hello world from a previous script up there. Now you can be wondering, oh, but what's the point then if I can't do anything with it? Well, you can. All you have to do is just go down, maybe 2 lines, 1 line, it doesn't really matter, and then just type in your function name, like, see, you'll see here, and then just click on it here, like that. And then now when I run it, you see it prints hello twice along with hello world. So see, those are functions. Now by the end of this tutorial, you should be able to make a part change color, like from medium stone gray to blue, and then from blue it can go to red, and then to green, and so on, blah blah blah, like that. So the next thing I will teach you is variables. Now variables are very useful because they can store pieces of data. So let's just look at this, okay? So local, you have to type in local. Yeah, it has to be local. Otherwise, you just type, for example, x equals to 23. It won't appear. Then if you do print x, it does print x, but preferably you should do local, especially if you want to do more with it. So yeah. So local x, and you can this. It doesn't even have to be that. It can be anything. It can be a boolean like true, false, okay, false, and it can also be a string. Probably that. And yeah, so it can store a lot of things, but it can store like one piece of data at a time. Now the next thing that I will teach you is wait. Oh, sorry. Another thing they can do for variables. So say you're making a script that requires the player, which is this thing, but the way you get the player is to do this game dot players dot local. Sorry, game dot players dot local player. Then you have the local player, but it takes a while to type this out all the time. So you can just use a variable, type in local player equals to game dot players dot local player. Bam, you got a local player, which is like each player by itself. So yeah. Now the next thing is wait. Basically, wait is it waits before there's a thing. So like let me put in 4 here. Just Control X on this. Go down here. Print hi. Then you can just put in wait for how long? Maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Remember, the unit for wait is in seconds. And you can do print by. And then see, hi. It's waiting. It's not printing by. Now it's printed by. After 4 seconds, it prints by. So, now the next thing I will teach you is how to adjust a part's color. Basically, something you should know about Lua is you always have to start with game. Because the game is basically every single thing here. It's everything in this Explorer page over here. From starter GUI to testers to workspace. It's every single thing. Then, imagine like it's if you have learned about animals, you should know like animals are all types of animals. Then it goes into say fish and mammals. So yeah, like that. So workspace dot then part then dot, and then it'll show you if it's like a part or something. It should appear with this kind of symbol. And then type in part, and then now a part has properties. These are all its properties here. These are sorry, let me just read that again. Sorry. And then these here, which these lightning strikes, are events. We will discuss that in later videos. So basically, these you can adjust them. So I'm just gonna do brick color, which is basically the color of the part. But you don't just do brick color dot blue or something like that. You have to do equals to brick color dot then whatever color you want. See, there are all these cool colors here. You can even just choose random, and so yeah, you just basically choose a random color. See, now the part's white, and then if we stop it and then we run it again, it's now purple. See, it's quite cool. Now another thing you can do with this, you can even put in a function, as we learned earlier. Function change color. You can call this anything you want. It's not restricted. Sorry. And yeah, basically you can change it to anything you want. So as we learned just now, we can use functions to summarize bits of code. So like Control X and then paste in here, and then see, now it can be this. Now we also learned about wait, right? Wait. Now wait, you can put it maybe 3 seconds. Then paste that code again, and then I'll just make it a random color. Yeah, this is like a to break it at that. We'll learn about that later. See, it's waiting. It's waiting. It's not changing its color yet. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, sorry, y'all. We need to enter the function, of course. Yeah. Okay, now it should work. Okay. So, see, now it's yellow. It's waiting. It's waiting. Now it's green. See. See, and then later in other videos we will learn how to make it loop like this forever and ever, so the color will just keep changing every single time. It's very cool and you can use it for other things as well, but of course we won't go too much into that detail. So another thing I'll teach you is transparency. So transparency basically means that how well you can see it. If it's transparency equals to 1 is like the highest. If it equals to 1, that means it's basically invisible. If it's 0, that means you can see it. And any number in between will make it slightly visible and slightly invisible. So let's make it 1. So that's completely invisible. And then transparency. And then now we can set it to any number like 0.5. or 0.6, because it goes from 0 to 1. But don't put 0 to 1. No, that won't. So yeah. So let's just put it 0 to 0 like that. So it becomes visible. Then yeah, see, now it's invisible, right? Now it's visible again. And you can just loop that through, and we'll learn how to do that in later videos. So this is all for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press the like button and subscribe.